Hi, everybody. Keith here. Happy opening day. I wanted to celebrate this day by doing a video of Payoff Pitch baseball. And I'm going to replay the May 9th game between the San Diego Padres and the Minnesota Twins. Going to Target Field in Minnesota for this one. But first, before we get started, I wanted to thank Joe Bryan with Sideline Strategy Games, the maker of Payoff Pitch, and several other games that we all play. I emailed him when I was setting up for this season and getting back into Payoff Pitch, and just kind of thanked him because I'm sure he deals with a lot of quirky people and how they play, and I'm one of them. Just as a background, I've had back issues. Playing some of these games has caused issues in my lower back. Actually, that probably isn't what caused it, but it aggravates my back issues. And so what I try to do is play all my games with PDFs and images in Excel, and so I can kind of don't lean forward and back and forward and back. Hockey's really the worst one that does it for me, but I put all the cards into Excel and play it that way. So I'm going to show you the payoff pitch roller I have, how I deal with the cards. Also, like he has said, and many other people have said, everybody plays these games a little bit different. My preference is to watch the games. I like to watch them. I'm not necessarily trying to outmanage myself. So I use relief pitchers. I use a file for relief pitchers, and I can kind of show that. Let me walk you through that a little bit. Going to retro sheet and downloading data, I can break out the team's relief pitcher appearances, and I have a grid here. So this one is for the Padres, and it breaks out different situations. So the /5 is ahead by 3 or more. /4 is ahead by 4 or more. This is 1 to 3. 3 is tied. 2 is -1 to -3, and -1 or 1 is a blowout. And I have it for each inning in here. And what this does is it uses their actual appearances in those situations and allows me to automatically pick who the relievers are based on who's there and how the teams used them. I also use the same kind of scenario for our pinch hitters. I'm not, again, trying to outmanage myself. Why would this manager pick this relief pitcher over that one, or this pinch hitter over that one? Well, these are the pinch hitters and their actual usage. I have a grid broken out of the positions they played, their batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage, running, stealing. So I have that so I can compare who's on the bench for each of these teams. And that's kind of how I play it out. I also do fatigue a little bit different. So taking from scoreboard baseball, which is another game that I've played, I set up starting pitcher fatigue, and it's a number based on innings pitched plus hits plus walks divided by game start. And it gives you a number. And what I do is I take that number and I round it and I subtract 1. So that gives a number. And you can see, maybe I can move this over here a little bit. Let's see if I can try that. Let me see if I can move this over. So I have fatigue numbers here. And this is how many innings plus hits plus runs plus walks a pitcher can give up. If they hit that mark in the middle of an inning, then they're done. I'll pull them. If they hit that mark to start an inning, I'll let them go until they either finish the next inning or give up a base runner. So that's kind of how I do fatigue. For relievers, I always do the stamina on here. This is batters faced. And so it's just, again, I'm not trying to outmanage myself. I'm just trying to play and enjoy the game. My roller, you can see here we have set up. This is San Diego versus Minnesota. The cards are broken out. Joe sent me the printout layout, the printed layout for these cards, and I break each one into individual pictures, and I put the pictures on here. So the Padres lineup for today is going to be Tatis, Cronenworth, and Machado, Soto, Bogarts, Carpenter, Ha-Seong Kim, Grisham, and Nola with Waka on the mound. Minnesota is going to counter with Kepler, Correa, Buxton, Kirilloff, Polanco, Miranda, Gallo, Vasquez, Taylor, and Louis Varland is going to be on the mound. Looking at their fatigue numbers, just so I have that down on my score sheet, and there's my score sheet with the ratings. I've gone through all the players. I type in the ratings so it can create that, puts it on the score sheet so I have them with easy reference. And the fatigue for Waka is going to be a 13, and you'll see how that plays out. And for Varland is a 16. So that's it. That's kind of the setup. We'll get into the roller. We're going to go ahead and start rolling the game here and see how it plays out. I guarantee you I'll make mistakes, and especially while I'm streaming, that's just kind of how the way it works. So Uh, if you like the video, you can hit the like button. If you want, you don't have to. It's up to you. Either way, I'm going to play this out, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started. Make sure my formulas aren't auto-calculating because that kind of messes things up. Leading off is Tatis. He's going to start the game off. Rolls a 4. That's a tough, and an 80. That is a fly out. So he flies out to center. Cronenworth, 8, tough, 62. He is going to ground out to short. And Machado goes tough, and he strikes out. So the first inning is 3 up, 3 down. Padres do nothing. We go to the bottom of the first. So that is 1 as the indicator for the fatigue on Varland there. So you can see how that kind of worked that and added up. Kepler's going to lead off against Waka. Tough 82. He will fly out to center. Carlos Correa, 4, tough 36. He strikes out. Waka with his first. And Byron Buxton, 6, tough 28. He strikes out. So Waka strikes out 2 in the first. A good, quick first inning. Going to the second. Juan Soto to lead off. 11, tough 40. He strikes out. 1 out. Bogarts, tough out. I love the tough out. Obviously, my favorite one is a pitch for a pitcher. You're always getting people out. That one's great. 72 is a fly out to center. 2 down. Matt Carpenter, 10, wheelhouse, 79. How gets him? Not going to get it out. So that's a ground out to second. 3 up, 3 down again. Padres go quietly into the second. Kirilloff to lead off for the Twins. 9 in play, 23, and that's a leadoff single. Kirilloff gets on base. So the way I play is with auto steal. My steal numbers are over here, so you can see a 1 and a 2, that equals a 3. Kirilloff's rating is a 1A, so he won't be stealing. Some of the other things I do just to have all the rules in front of me. The bunt here, the advance or pickoff numbers are here, defense and ballpark I put here, just to have all the rules done so I can look through them very quickly, not have to re-roll, just kind of play it out as quickly as I can. So Kirilloff's on first. That's a hit given up by Waka. And Polanco will hit. Tough out, 43, he strikes out. 1 out. Miranda, 8, tough out, 88. He will ground to short. A 6 against that 5 is going to be a fielder's choice. 2 down. And Joey Gallo comes up. 7, patient, 51. He walks him. First and second, 2 outs. The walk adds to the fatigue number. Christian Vasquez, 223 hitter. Tough 13, strikes him out. So Minnesota goes no runs in 1 hit in the second, and after 2, it is 0-0. Ha-Seong Kim leading off third for the Padres. 9, ballpark, 87, that is in play. 9 is a single. So you see how that works there. I rolled a 9, which is the ballpark number. I come here, 87, check that range in here. That is in play. Then I check the reading as a 9, a single. Runner on first. Grisham up, a 2-3 bunt rating. The bunt number I'll read is off of here. He's not bunting. 11 is tough and a strikeout. Oops. Put that in the right thing. 1 out. Put that hit on there. Austin Nola, and I only bunt with no outs. I don't bunt with 1 out. There's not that much bunting going on in baseball now, so I try to minimize that a little bit. So Nola's going to hit here. 11, tough 16. He strikes out. And that's the 4th for Varland. 2 down for Tatis. Tatis, see my jersey? It's a Tatis jersey, so we're going to root for him. 12, defense. Defense, the 72, it's easy to read on a defense. If I read 72, I know that's higher than everything else, so it's an out. Third baseman, I'm just going to put it as a ground out. And that's the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit for the Padres. I got to mark my score sheet correctly. And after 3, or not after 3, after 2.5, it's still 0-0. Michael Taylor. 7, patient, 36, and a double. Leadoff double. Taylor's not up. Sorry. Yes, he is up. I started to mark that wrong. Leadoff double for Taylor. Kepler doesn't bunt, so he will hit here. Ballpark, wheelhouse, 98. That's going to be an out. He escapes there. Fly ball right field. Taylor will advance on that fly out because his speed's an 8. Now we have a runner on third and 1 out. Infield's going to play deep. 5 in play and another double. So Correa scores him with a double. And it is now 1-0. Buxton up, 1 out, runner on second. 6 is a tough, he strikes him out. Wild pitch, gotta check the wild pitch number, 31, no. Strikeout. 2 down. Gotta get out of this. Kirilloff, 2, patient, gets out of it. The 71 just above the range, and that's a ground out to short. So Minnesota gets 2 doubles, and they go 1 run into the third. The score after 3 is now Minnesota 1, San Diego nothing. Okay, Cronenworth lead off the fourth. 10, wheelhouse. That's in play. No, ballpark. That's, sorry, let me do this right. 10, wheelhouse, 99, and it's a fly out to right. Got a good pitch to hit. Hits it to right field, but not enough. Machado, tough, 12, strikes out. That's the second strikeout for him today. 5th for Varland. And Soto, tough out. He strikes out again. So Varland is pitching pretty well here. He's got 6 strikeouts through 4. Padres have only got 1 hit through 4. Bottom of the 4th. Polanco leading off. 10, tough, strikeout. 1 out. Miranda. 9, in play, 31, is a ground out. Back to the pitcher. 2 down. Joey Gallo. 3, defense. Error, shortstop. That defense number is 75. That beats everybody, so it's a ground out to short. And that's no runs in the 4th. So we got through 4. 1-0 Minnesota. So Waka right now is at a 9. His fatigue number is a 13, so he's still got a little more room to go. Varland has pitched 4. He gave up 1 hit. So I always check this. So that's 5. Sorry, dog's barking. Hold on. Stop. Sorry, the fans are barking over here. 5th inning, Bogaerts to lead off. Bogaerts has been really hot. He started out the season very well right now. See if you can get it going. Wheelhouse 59, and that's a leadoff single for Bogaerts. He continues to stay hot. Steal number is a 6. He's a 3. That's not going to make it. Carpenter doesn't bunt. 6, patient, 31. That's a wild pitch. Runner on second. Carpenter still up. 7, tough out, 65, strikes him out. That's a big strikeout, 1 out. Ha-Sung Kim, 3, tough, 67. 67 is a ground ball to second base. No, wait, sorry. 67 is a ground ball to second. So that will move Bogaerts up to third. Runner on third, 2 outs. Grisham up, 7, tough out. He's going to get out of it. Would have been a double, but that tough out gets him. That's nice, fly out to center. And there's no runs on 1 hit in the 5th. After 5 for Varland, he's given up 2 hits. He's pitched 5. I got to make sure I keep up with the numbers here. So that's 5 innings, 2 hits. His fatigue number 7. He had 7 strikeouts too. Vasquez is going to lead off the bottom of the 5th. 3, defense. This is going to be a problem. Range is a shortstop, and that is going to be a hit. This is a single. So that 20 is below anything there in the range, so we know that's a hit. So Vasquez with the leadoff single. And sorry if you can hear the grandkids in the background making some noise. Taylor, 2-3-11 on the bunt, so we'll check that. He will not bunt. 7 is patient, though, and he is going to get out. 61 is a grounder to second. It beats that number, and it's a double play. Taylor grounds to second into a double play. So the double play number is a 3 here. That is lower than Waka's 5, and that's lower than the 8. So now there's 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup for Kepler. 6 tough, strikes him out. So good job by Waka. No runs, 1 hit. He's got 7 Ks as well. Go to the 6th. It's 5, 9, 10, 11. Sheesh. I'm doing a bad job keeping up. 5, 9, 10, 11. So he's given up 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 11. Okay. 6th inning, Nola to lead off. 10, Wheelhouse, and a leadoff double for Nola. Not hitting very well this season. He's not a real good hitter. 146 batting average. He's hitting down about that range. But a leadoff double puts him on second for Tatis. 6, Patient, 33. He's going to walk first and second. Nobody out. Three, 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay. Cronenworth, 2 to 12 bunt. 10, Wheelhouse, 84. Grounder to second. This is bad, and that's a 3. Beats that, and a double play. Well, could be a rally killer. Nola moves to third. Now we have 2 outs, and Machado up. Runner on third, 2 outs. 5 in play. 38. Nope, not gonna do it. Pops it up to third. No runs, 1 hit. And hold on, I'm going to pause this. Okay, here we go. 10. Got a crying baby in the background. 3, 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay. Correa to lead off the bottom of the 6th. 12, Ballpark, in play, 36. Nope, not going to do it. Lines out to second. 1 out. Buxton, 11, Wheelhouse, 50, and a home run. Buxton gets a hold of one, drives it out to left, and it's gone. Home run. Twins lead now 2-0. And that's it for Waka. That hits his number. Waka will be removed after 5 1/3. Gives up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Let's make sure 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13. Yep. And that's it for Waka. So Waka finishes the day 5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Now we got to go to the bullpen. So Padres are down by 2. So they're in the sixth inning, the 2 range, because they're down between 1 and 3. They're going to bring in, that's the wrong team. Okay, he's not on the Padres. They're going to bring in Wilson. Steve Wilson's coming in to pitch. So I come over here. I get Wilson, put him into the pitcher slot, and there we go. So Wilson's fatigue number, here's how I play it with relievers. His rating is a 5. And I take this number here, the 2 D6s basically. If the number on the left is higher than the one on the right, then I will add to his batters faced, but only in factors of 2. So if it's 2 higher, he gets 1 extra batter. If it's 4 higher, he gets 2 extra batters. Same on the other side. If this number is lower than that number, then he'll pitch to less batters that game. If that was a 3, then he would be 4 instead of 5, but it's a 2, so he's in the same range, so he's good. Nobody on, 1 out, Kirilloff up. Wilson has not pitched well so far this year. 8, 32, strikeout. That's their 8th strikeout. And Polanco with 2 outs, 9, Patient, 61 is a single. Runner on first, 5, nope, he's not going anywhere. Miranda's up. 9, Patient, 28, and another single. He gets 1 base and a possible choice. No, he's going to hold at second. Just lots of singles and walks for Wilson. Gallo, tough out, strikeout. And that ends the 6th. So one of the cool things that the Padres do on their broadcast, obviously they're sponsored by Petco. They play at Petco Park. When the Padres strike out 9 batters in a game, they get the K9. You get a K9 reward. So if you go to Petco the next day, you get a free bag of treats. So whenever we're down by Petco after they struck out 9 guys, we go get free treats for our dogs. Anyways, that's a side note. We go to the 7th. It's 2-0 Minnesota after 6. Varland is pitching very well. He's getting up 3 hits, 1 walk. So he has got plenty more range to go in this game. Padres need to get something going. So Soto will lead off. 4, tough, strikeout. Varland is just knocking him down. That's his 8th. Bogarts, 7, tough out, strikeout. 2 down. And Carpenter, tough out, 74. He loses a hit on that. And a fly out. No runs, no hits. He's cruising. Okay. Wilson has faced 4 batters so far. He's got 1 more to go, so he'll start the inning. Vasquez will lead off. Tough outs, 20 and a strikeout. So that will be it for Wilson. He goes 1 inning. Gives up 2 hits, no runs, and 3 strikeouts. Into the bottom of the 7th now, we're going to check who the reliever will be, and that is going to be Nick Martinez. So Martinez will come in to pitch. He's now the pitcher, and his rating is a 6. See how that's more than 2, so now he can face 7 batters. So he's going to go a little bit of extended relief here. Hopefully it goes well. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. He could finish the game, actually, if he pitches well. Taylor up. 4, tough, 63, strikeout. 2 down. Kepler, 7, in play, base hit. Kepler with a single. Steal rating is to 4. He's a 1D. Man, he didn't steal much. Not for a leadoff hitter. Okay. Correa, got to get him. Tough, 65. Oh, I hate that. That's my least favorite. Tough and hits. So a single, and with 2 outs, 6+, he'll go to 3rd. So Kepler moves to 3rd. 2 down for Buxton. Watch, here comes the home run. Ballpark. Did I call it? Oh, almost. Wheelhouse, 82. And that'll be an out. Ground out. If you guys have seen any of my Facebook posts on this, it's been playing hot. Lots of runs. And this is where it happens. It's like you get to the bullpen, and there's 2 outs, and a couple guys get on, and bang, home run. And a 2 turns into a 5. He gets out of this one, so we're still in a good game here. Into the 8th inning. Varland's still pitching great. His fatigue number is a 16. He's at an 11. So he could actually go a complete game. I've had 2 this year. He could go a complete game. Let's see if the Padres can actually get some offense going here. 10, Wheelhouse, 82. Man, bad luck. Grounded to short. 1 out. Grisham up. Wheelhouse, 98. Fly out. 2 down. And 2 outs. Padres going to pinch hit. They're going to pinch hit for Nola. He is not good. So I will send up. See the pinch hitter. It's green. It auto picks the pinch hitters for me based on their usage, and Cruz is going to hit. I don't play lefty-righty splits. It's for me. I'm trying to play the game to enjoy the game, I like basic mode. That's my sweet spot for me. So I know a lot of you guys like the lefty-righty splits. In this case, it works out. No, it actually doesn't. Barland's a righty, Cruz is a righty, but 2 outs. 9, Ballpark, Wheelhouse, and he homers. Oh, man. So the Ballpark's a 35. That is in the Wheelhouse. 21. Nelson Cruz with a pinch hit home run to get the Padres back into it. Let me actually write him down that he's playing. And the Padres strike to get within 1 in the top of the lineup up. Okay, so 4, 5, 6 plus 7 is 13. Barland's right. Okay, 2-1. 2-1. Top of the 8th. Tatis up. 9. Ballpark. Oh. And there it was. He drives one deep opposite field to the fence and back to the fence. Kepler catches it and he gets out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit. That's how close it was. So the ballpark number's in 97. If it was in the wheelhouse, that 35 would have been a home run. We would have been tied. But no, we go to the bottom of the eighth. So what I do, I was actually using this fatigue strategy, and I was playing who was Sandy Koufax, and he was just mowing people down. Back then they pitched a lot, and he had a high fatigue number. And there was a game where he was like in the 12th inning and still had time left, and it's like, okay, that's not realistic. And now there just aren't very many complete games. So what I do is after the 8th inning, instead of a 1 inning mark, I put 2. So that makes them up to 15. After the 9th inning, I'll put 3 on there. After the 10th inning, 4. So it fatigues them quicker as they get later in the game, which is more realistic. Martinez has faced 4 batters. He's into the middle of the lineup. It's 2-1. They're in the game. Kirilloff will lead off. Bottom of the 8th, 2-1. I need a catcher. Sullivan's going to come in to catch. Let me put that in there. It's not going to be Cruz. I put the green dots on who's available, but I did not do that one when I made the lineup. Ah, poop. Okay. Sorry. Streaming, making mistakes, but I'm back in. Sullivan is catching. Bottom of the 8th, Kirilloff up. 7 is in play. 58. It's a fly out. 1 out. Polanco in play. 5 and a double. It's his second double of the game. No, second hit of the game. Martinez giving him his third. He's got one more batter to face. Runner on second. Is he going to steal? Because that 2-2 could be a steal, but his rating is a 2, so he won't. Miranda up. 6, tough, strikeout. 2 down. So Martinez has kind of run his game there. He pitches 1.1 innings and will come out. One thing I have learned, so I have the fatigue relief ratings down here at the bottom. It's not good putting fatigue relievers in there. It generally leads to bad things happening. It just does. And so I don't let them go. I just don't let them go. 8th inning, down by 1, and Garcia is going to come in. I was hoping to be Hader. He didn't pitch in many games like this. Hader's card's good. That's not Hader, sorry. Luis Garcia, who again has not pitched well this season. Hopefully he can get out of this one. His fatigue rating is a 5 and 5, so he can face 5 batters. Hopefully he only faces 1. Now, 2 outs. Runner on second. Do I leave Gallo in or do I pinch hit for him? I'm going to pinch hit for Gallo. I'm going to leave him in. Gallo's going to hit. 2 outs. 6, tough, and he strikes him out. Sorry, Joey. Strikes him out to end the inning. So the Padres give up no runs on 1 hit, and we go to the 9th. Varland is right at his limit, but they're going to leave him out there to pitch the 9th. One of the things I put on here are saves, and Duran is available. So he could come in for the close here, but Varland's still pitching well. They're going to let him start, see what happens. Cronenworth, tough, doubles to lead off. Not a strikeout, a leadoff double, and that will be it. So the manager tried to let Varland go, get the complete game. It doesn't work out. He goes 8 innings, gives up 5 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Cronenworth is on second, and now you got the meat of the lineup. Duran will now come in to pitch. He's the closer. I don't know how good he is. We'll see in a second, though. And, yeah, that's pretty good. So, Duran's fatigue number is a 5. So he comes in to pitch the 9th. The other thing I do is pitchers that come in the ninth inning in a save situation will not fatigue. So a closer comes in, sometimes they're going to go over, as long as they don't give up the lead. Once they give the lead, if they hit their fatigue number, they're done. If they come in the eighth inning and try to do a more than 3 out save, I will take half of their relief rating and add it. So he's a 5. I would take half, just 2.5, round up. He would have an 8 fatigue. So they back like 84, playing with the Padres in 84. Gossage through a lot of long save situations. So I would add to that because he was in a save situation and let him finish it out. For now, we have a runner on second, no outs. Machado up. Machado, Soto, Bogarts. Runner on second, a chance to tie. 6 is a tough, and he's going to get a base hit, and he's going to score him. Just like that, Machado comes in, gets a hit, and ties it up. Blown save for Duran. 2-2. Soto. 8 tough, strikeout. 4 strikeouts for Soto. 1 out. Bogarts. 7 patient. 46. And a single, 2 bases for Soto, or for Machado. First and third, that's his third batter. Duran's getting hit. First and third, Padres with the lead run. Carpenter up. Minnesota is going to, he doesn't hit a lot of double plays. Minnesota's going to play in. Infield in. Patient walks him. Well, they'll just walk him. That's his fourth. Duran's last batter is going to be Ha-Seong Kim. Now they're in 2. Wheelhouse, and see, this is what happens. Wheelhouse, 10, grand slam, and 1-6, just like that. The Padres will get a grand slam from Ha-Seong Kim, and go from losing 2-1 in a save situation to up 6-2, just like, and that's how my games have gone. That's kind of what it's been. Is I have really good games going and it just blows up. So, and just like that, it blows up. Duran's done. Minnesota now is down by 4, and Lopez is going to come into pitch. Which Lopez is going to come into pitch is going to be El Lopez is coming into pitch. Jorge. And his fatigue rating is going to be a 5 batters. There's only 1 out. Grisham's going to lead off. 1 out, nobody on. 6 tough, 36. Strikeout. 2 down. Sullivan. Patient, 80. And that is a ground out. Padres score 5 in the ninth on 4 hits. Garcia's in there. He can still stay in for a little bit. I'm going to keep him in. Hader probably ready. If this gets to a save situation, I'll go with Hader. Vasquez lead off. 5 in play. That's an out. Ground out to third. 1 out. Taylor. 9 tough. 98. Fly out. 2 down. They're down to the last out. Back to the top of the lineup. Max Kepler. Patient walks him. Okay. And Carlos Correa, 2 outs, 4 patient, and a double, and that will score him. And again, I can't get out of games without giving up runs. So 6-3. And maybe that's the issue, is that my handling of the bullpen, not sure. But Garcia's done. He gets up 1. And with a runner on second, the Padres will go to Josh Hader to close it out. Hopefully for a 1-out save. Hader's in. His fatigue rating is a 4. Okay, 6-3. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Correa's on second, Buxton up, Hader on the mound, Patient 68, and that'll do it. He strikes him out. Hader's got a big strikeout range. That 68 will do it, and a strikeout to end it. And that's the ball game. 1 run, 1 hit. So Hader with the save, Garcia with the win. The Padres get 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 hits and no errors. Minnesota gets 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits and no errors. And the Padre fans, they go to Petco, get a treat for their dogs, a bag of treats. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is a little bit different how I play. Obviously, everyone plays a little bit different. Again, thanks to Joe for sending me the cards this way, so I can just put them into my roller and play it out. I just enjoy it. This is the way I enjoy the game. The game's been good. My replay's been hot. I've scored, again, 9 runs in this game total. I'm averaging, about 11 runs a game, which is high. The numbers are trending down, which is good. And the Padres have been better. Actually, the last game before this was probably the best game I had. Was Musgrove shut out the Dodgers in a 3-0 game. So this game was heading the same way. But for this game, we're done. May 9th, San Diego goes in to start the series against Minnesota with a 6-3 win. Padres 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Minnesota 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Luis Garcia, and Duran is the losing pitcher on blown save for the Twins. That's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them on there. That's fine. I will be checking this on YouTube and see what you guys say. I'll also post a link to this on Facebook so you guys can see the link as well. Enjoy opening day. Have fun playing and rolling the games, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.